My name is Rebecca Gray. I'm a composer and soprano, currently living between Montreal and Toronto, living out of the suitcase a lot of the time. And I'm just delighted to have participated in the MAKEWAY program of 2023. I have been going to new music concerts for many, many years, and I was just so excited to see they had this new initiative. I was particularly drawn to it because of the open call. They just said, submit us something cool and we'll see what we can do. And that's exactly what happened. And my project has very bizarre instrumentation, and I don't think any other program of this nature would have been able to accommodate it. It's been so nurturing and lovely. I have not had the experience of having a professional conductor really dive into my score, and to receive the mentorship from Brian Current as a composer, as an artistic director, so from the artistic and administrative side, and to have that feedback from conductors in addition to the peer group. It's been like this really special, multifaceted approach. Very detailed, very specific. You know, I feel like no one was going easy on me, but rigorous and compassionate. Well, meeting new composers in my generation is definitely a highlight of any program of this nature. It's a bit silly to say, but just when we're chatting over lunch or after the program, our brainstorm sessions for silly new projects, like most of them are nonsense, but that to me really gets the creative juices flowing. So I would say the firing off of each other, coming up with new ideas, it just unleashes this sort of artistry within me. I don't know exactly where it will take me, but I have a lot of new ideas percolating. A highlight was getting one of the composers to cajole us all into playing basketball. I've not played basketball in 20 years, so it was nice to have that sense of play along with like the pretty intense schedule of rehearsals and professional development sessions. A lot of the feedback from the perspective of the conductor was really helpful. Usually with a piece, like I come and I just talk and apologize for all the notation and explain what I actually mean. It was really cool to sort of have someone say, this is what I see first, this is what jumps out at me, this is what I'm reading, and then kind of working together to figure out what's the best notational strategy going forward. Because I do have a lot of play and silly things going on that have no standard notation. The aspect of really getting into the details of clarity in the score has been very, very helpful, and always learning about balance and voices and orchestration. There are some like simple things that go such a long way going forward. I feel a lot more confident in my like operatic writing. Well, this was just a really fun moment where I forgot to bring one of my props from Montreal. There's a lot of props in bus opera. I wanted to bring a floppy disk because just scrubbing it inside the strings on the piano is a cool effect. Forgot my floppy disk. I'm like, no one has a floppy disk. That's okay, I'll use a CD. And I'm messaging everyone I know in Toronto, like, do you have a CD that you don't mind getting completely trashed that I can use in my opera? And people are like, no, I don't have that. And cycling on the way to my first rehearsal, I found a CD like in the side of the road, and I cleaned it, and that's what's being used in the show, and I just enjoyed that quite a bit.